Al Unser forges ahead. Sneva takes up second, and Rick Mears settles into third. Janet. She hasn't come around. There she is, slowing down in turn 3 and heading for the pits. Now it's Al Unser, Mears, Sneva. The front row still dominates. Al Unser widens the gap. On the third time around, he turned the fastest leading lap of the race, 192.143. Jim McElreath heads in with a burned piston. George Snyder is smoking, a burnt valve. Danny Ungaya, starting in 27th position, has now moved up into the top 10. Al Unser has now begun to lap the field. It's Johnny Parsons, son of the 1950 winner. He's out. Another burnt valve. Heavy traffic continues. There's still some 25 cars in contention. Ungayas makes a fast stop on the 24th lap. Mears in the 28th. Lee Kunzman smoking and heading for the pits. Still Al Unser, Rick Mears, Tom Sneva, and Bobby Unser. It's hard to believe this balancing act. Wally Dallenbach has lost a wheel, but he comes in on only 2. The left front is in the air. The right rear hub is dragging. Al still dominates, but Rick is never very far behind. Bobby leads from the 70th through the 73rd lap. It's lap 94. Hoyt's engine died as he came in, and he wants the crew to push him. It takes 53 precious seconds, but he's running again. Trouble for Johnny Rutherford. His crew rebuilds his transmission while John sits in the car and waits. Al leads in heavy traffic, and there's smoke coming from the rear of his car. It gets worse. Into the pits for help. It looks like the 1979 500 will belong to someone besides Mary Unser's youngest son. Vern Schuppan is out. Now teammate Bobby Unser and Rick Mears battle for first. In the 124th lap, they pit together. 13 seconds for fuel only. Back they go, and Bobby keeps the lead. And Tom Sneva is coming in with a dead engine. He rolls into his pit for a restart, but he's dropped to 5th. The race still belongs to Bobby Unser. Mears behind him. Foyt is 3rd. Ungayas 4th, and somewhere in the confusion is Mike Mosley. A fast stop for Sneva in the 152nd lap. Turn 2, Larry Rice almost keeps it off the wall. It's the 156th lap. Green for go. Larry Rice's car sits in the infield, and Bobby still dominates. Mears and Ungayas battle for 3rd. Suddenly, Bobby Unser is slowing down. He's lost his top gear, and now Rick Mears is the leader. The Mears gang. As a family, they've been winning off-road races for years. Mother, Skip, and sister Robin, wife Dina, brother Roger out in California, and dad, Bill. Now Tom Sneva tries to play catch-up. Approaching turn 4, something breaks. The field is under the caution light. Sneva, shaken and frustrated, is okay, and it looks like a trophy dash is in the making. In the 195th lap, the green comes out. Rick leads. Bobby is down 1 lap, and A.J. Foyt is still within striking distance of a 5th win. There he goes, but there's lots of traffic between him and Mears, and now there's less than 5 laps to go. Laps, the white flag. In turn 3, Mosley passes Mears to unlap himself. There it is, the checker. The off-road star from California has done it, and on his 2nd try. Foyt slowing down, coasting. Can he make it to the finish line before Mosley catches him? Well, 2nd is not 1st, but not bad for a man going 50 miles per hour. Mike Mosley flies by, taking 3rd. Foyt rolls to the end of the pits, and for the moment, the attention of the crowd is focused on the crusty veteran from Houston. He seems to have mellowed somewhat. He's certainly come a long way since that faraway day in 1958, when car owner Al Dean put an arm around him and said, "It's okay, kid. There'll be other races." Earlier, it was mentioned that race day for the drivers was sort of like going to the office, except that a lot of people watched you work. Rick Mears didn't seem to mind all those people looking over his shoulder, and if he was feeling self-conscious about making racing history, he didn't let it show. But as the afternoon and evening following the race wore on, his hand hurt from being shaken, his back hurt from pats given by exuberant race fans, and he began to understand that his life had changed forever. For that's the way it is when a man wins the 500. He has achieved the highest pinnacle of success in his chosen profession. And for the rest of his life, he'll be just a little taller, his step a little firmer, his smile a little brighter, his confidence a little stronger. For he is a champion and has earned his fame. Of course, $270,401 helps to make it all worthwhile. But Rick Mears must now come down from Cloud 9, for the clock is running again. And already, they've started the next countdown to 500.